Okay, so I just started our video, and I'm going to say this. I'm going to say I'm here with Angie and John, and Angie is finishing up 3 weeks of treatment. We did a video beginning of this week because you were doing so great. And then you came in today on your very last day, and there were even more improvements.
Yeah.
So we decided to do another video just so we get a summary of everything. So, Angie, thanks for doing this. John, thank you guys for doing this. Angie, will you tell us what's been going on?
I realized today when I was talking to Amy or to you,
Yeah.
that I have more brain fog during the day. Even before I was diagnosed with ALS, I thought it was my age or menopause or something causing me not to have as sharp of thoughts like I used to. And then, so it was always, I was a fog searching for the words or like the way I wanted to say different things. And now, like, I don't have to think about it. I wake up, my head is clear. I can, it's not just this second, I can like imagine the day, I can plan the day. I couldn't do that before. Like, it was just this second, just get through this next second. You know, it's just like I couldn't think outside of that realm. And now my head is just so much clearer. And those are the two things that really worried me when I started getting more symptoms was my head, the fogginess, and also my breath. Um, I was struggling to breathe, of course, that really scares you. And when I came in, like the first day, everyone noticed like it was really hard for me to talk because I could, I was doing that. I couldn't catch my breath to talk. Well, every morning I'm singing like songs to the radio like I used to. That takes a lot of breath, you know. And so I am just so elated that I have clearer thoughts and that my breathing, it's not back to normal, but it's not uncomfortable anymore. It's so uncomfortable to just breathe or take a deep breath, and I feel like it's a lot easier for me to breathe on my own. So
You're certainly a
I'm
lot louder. Like your volume came back.
yeah, the
Your
volume. I was screaming at Amy.
Yeah, we were trying to see how loud your voice was, and now it's
Yeah.
super loud,
Yeah.
which is perfect. And there's no doubt your breathing is comfortable looking, but it
Yes.
wasn't at the beginning.
Yeah.
We were talking brain fog, so what happened, you came on in this morning and you said, look, I can think a lot clearer than I was able to think kind of since you got this diagnosis. And what I wanted to bring out with the video, and it's the reason I was asking, hey, do you feel like telling people about this? I hear it all the time. I hear people that have the same diagnosis, right, talking about the fact that they feel foggy in their brain, and also the fact that people feel like their mood has changed. They don't have, like,
Yeah.
it's like the happiness. For a long time over here, we thought it was a result of the diagnosis, meaning you get this diagnosis and it's going to make sadness or depression, and maybe focus and concentration isn't going to be the same because you're not involved in your life in the same way.
Right.
Turns out that's not the case. We typically know when people are getting better because they'll make that comment. So when you said to me this morning, I feel clearer, and I know over the last maybe 2 weeks, you just look happy. We'll
Yeah.
see that change in mood, and we'll know as well that people are changing. Okay, tell us about the walking and things like that.
Um, well, my core is definitely a lot stronger. I'm able to lift myself up without John assisting me. I can get out of my chair, so I can show you if you
So
want.
we'd love to see. So what happened was we knew last week because you could crunch, you could actually bring your body forward and like
Yeah.
crunch your belly. So that was pretty impressive. And then, John, I knew on your side, because you had come in one day and you're like, Angie got out of the car, and I really didn't have to assist.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just swung her legs out and she was sitting there and went to get a chair. And when I come back, she's standing up.
Yeah. And then the other day, of course, when we were talking, and you had said to me, look, I can get out of my chair now. So I had thought what it was going to look like was you spending some time scooting to the front of your chair, and John, you helping. I mean, I've seen that so many times where one person kind of pulls the arms of the other person as they try and scoot to the front.
Yeah.
And even though that person stands up, it's with a lot of assistance. But instead, I mean, you just stood up without any assistance whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that whole process changed at the end of last week when you were able to walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, you were strong enough
Yeah.
at that point to,
Strong enough.
yeah, and walk, like really walk, right? Because we watched you come down the hallway. I know we counted it out like 12 feet, or 12 steps or 12 feet.
Feet.
12 feet, yeah.
Feet.
Yeah. And ever since then, so I think the big change this week, if week number 1 was clearer voice, better breathing. Week number 2 was strength, because that's when you got the strength back in your core, and that's when you stood up and you walked.
Yeah.
This week, I think it really is the mental clarity.
Yeah.
You're getting like clear and focused. I
Yeah.
can hear as well when we have a conversation, it's there's nothing erratic about the conversation.
Yeah.
It's funny how that process actually has happened one week over the other,
Yeah.
and that the mental clarity took 3 weeks for whatever reason, and now you have your sharpness back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Anything else that I'm not thinking of? I think those are all the highlights that come to my mind.
Yeah. And then when she did walk, she was drunk on the.
Oh, we had a medication on
Yeah,
board. Yeah.
medication.
And in spite of that, you got up and walked without a problem.
Yeah. It's little victories that John will notice before I notice, because like with your muscle memory, you think in your brain, oh, I can do that. And if, like, we were in the car, he put my legs in the car, usually I fall backwards onto the middle of the console. And like now I sit up and he moves my legs in. Well, I don't have to like fall on the console and hurt myself. And I'm just holding myself up, and he's like, what are you?
Upper body up.
Yeah, I'm holding my upper body up. And he's like, what are you doing? And I was like, what? He said, oh, you usually fall over. Says things that you're not even noticing that you do. And when I realized, like, yeah, because that usually hurts. It usually hurts really bad when I fall over like that. And it just feels good. You forget what it feels like to be strong. So it feels good to get your own strength back and to feel strong. It's empowering. So I'm ready to move forward.
Yeah, because the other thing that's important for me, we were talking earlier, toileting, just taking care of yourself, just doing this stuff, shaving your legs, doing the
Yes.
things that everybody wants to be able to do for themselves.
Right.
So I like that you're getting that freedom back as well.
Yeah, I am. I did.
All right, so you want to stand? I tell you, I'm going to bring the camera back. I love that you volunteered to stand up on your own.
Absolutely.
Okay, wait, hang on.
Need to scoot up a little.
No, of course.
So my feet can touch the ground. So.
No, but what I was saying is usually it's the other person that has to scoot that person forward.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now once my feet are on the ground, I'm pretty good. Go up, sit easy. Voila.
Holy cow, Angie. Oh my gosh. It's so impressive. When's your last time that you were able to stand up like that?
By myself?
Yeah.
Months. A month. Like
way before.
probably June, May or June, like right when I got my diagnosis.
And
So-
imagine we're mid-January now.
Yeah.
So 6-7 months.
Yeah. And then he used to have to put himself like on my knees and push me back. But now I have enough core strength, I can just push myself back in the chair, but he used to have to push my knees, hold me, all that stuff, and this is amazing. I feel so strong. So I'm ready to continue my journey.
Well, you look amazing.
Thank
That
you.
that stand, and it was impressive. It's just so impressive. Like every time I see you now, it's just so impressive. Thanks for doing the video.
Thank you.
What I'll probably do is, pardon me, tag on the video of your walk. That's your son, huh?
Oh,
No.
everyone wants me. We've been going for 3 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
All right, so I'll probably tag on the walk so everybody can actually see your walk, which is
Okay.
amazing. And somewhere out there, I'll put the video of you and JR. The fact that you guys both got up and walked this week for the first time.
that's awesome.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, thanks for the video. Anything else you want to say?
No,
No.
no, just thank you, Amy, and thank you, Body Science.
No, of course.
Have
Thank you.
fun.
Thanks for coming and doing so amazing. You're a rock star. Thanks for doing so great.
But you guys support us, so, and you don't get that just anywhere, so,
And we love doing it. See you again soon.
okay.